Therefore, dear friends, brothers and sisters, you have no obligation to do what your sinful nature urges you to do. Oh, I couldn't help myself. Yeah, you could have. God says you can, that we can say no to temptation. We just don't want to sometimes. I was at the fair the other day, and we were leaving. It was hot, and this thing came to my mind, ice cream. Now, I've been on a diet. I've been watching what I've been eating, but ice cream. And I could have said no to ice cream with a little chocolate on it and nuts. But I had 2 little grandchildren, my good granddaughters, and I couldn't disappoint them, so I had to say, we find ways of working things around, don't we? Temptation. I could have said no, but I didn't want to. And sometimes that's what gets us into trouble, is that we don't say no. Therefore, we have no obligation to do what our sinful nature urges us to do. For if you live by its dictates, verse 13, you will die. But if through the power of the Spirit you put to death the deeds of your sinful nature, you will live. For all who are led by the Spirit of God are children of God. Now, this takes us to a whole different place of relationship. Verse 2, or part 2. The Spirit affirms that we are God's children. Sometimes we feel like, yeah, God likes us, but I don't belong to the inner circle. How many times have we been in a group of people and we know that we're not part of the inner circle? We're part of the other crowd. we don't fit on the inside. God doesn't have an inner circle. The inner circle is Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, and then everybody else. And we get to be with them. Amen. With them. And so God affirms that we are God's children. So verse 15, so you have not received the spirit that makes you fearful slaves. Instead, you received God's Spirit when He adopted you as His own children. Now, God's plan is for us to be part of His family. Not different levels removed, but part of His family, His immediate family. Now, we call Him Abba, Father, which is a great term of endearment. Verse 16, for His Spirit joins with our spirit to affirm, to remind us, to confirm that we are God's children. And since we are His children, we are His heirs. In fact, together with Christ, we are heirs of God's glory. But if we are to share in His glory, we must also share in His suffering. But we become God's children when we invite Jesus into our life and we make a decision to follow after Him. And so there's this loyalty that we give to God, but God also gives to us, and we become part of His family. Yeah. And I know enough of you, and I know enough of your family structure that many of you are very loyal to your family. Yeah. You would give anything, you would die, you would do all kinds of things to help people get out of trouble for your family because you love your family. Well, God does that and beyond for us because we are His children. And so you don't have to be worried that, oh, God, it's me, it's Rod. I don't know if you know who I am, but, I've been over here in this corner in Snohomish, and I know you don't look there very often, God, that kind of thing. We kind of go through all this stuff and explain why I'm not worthy to be received, but God says, oh, you're my child. You're my child. If you want to look at a great illustration, look in Luke chapter 15, the parable of the prodigal son, or the lost son, and the love of the father to embrace that child which is messed up. And that's a great illustration of how God works with us.